If you're confused right now, not sure which way you're supposed to go, in kind of a fog, it is for a reason. There's a reason why things are not really like you can't see the path. Maybe you can see one step ahead of you, but you can't really see where you're going. And that is for a reason. And the reason is that God is working some crazy magic for you right now. There is so much like reshuffling going on in the cosmos and energy in general. And I feel like you can see it too in politics and how like fed up people are getting with the systems. And so you could be feeling, like I said, not really sure what you're supposed to do, just feeling like a lot of kind of pent up energy, but also not knowing what to do with it. You could be like having issues with your sleeping or your eating, because I'm feeling like this is very much in your body. You could be kind of dysregulated, maybe having intense emotions about things that you don't normally have intense emotions about. Like I'm seeing kind of like a short temper, or just maybe like quick to tears, or maybe like getting bored easily. But the reason is because there's like a huge shift going on in your life and in the world in general. And it's like the way that I'm seeing it is like, so the way that the world works, like we have all of this energy, right? And then the energy takes form in physical things, but also like in ideas, in thought forms, in like societal norms and things like that, and like ideas that we perpetuate. And I'm feeling like the energy has really gone back into like the soup mode, the primordial energy mode, and it's getting like reshuffled to then come out as like a new form. Basically, it's like the chrysalis. Like we're in this chrysalis right now. You are in this chrysalis right now. You're in the goo stage. You're in your cocoon, and you're like, what the hell is happening? I don't know what's going on. I feel really weird. And it's because this energy is getting alchemized into new forms. So I hope that makes sense. And it's God, it's spirit, it's the universe doing it, but it's also your higher self. And so these things are getting rearranged so that you can live your dream life, so that you can follow along your path. And you may have been experiencing like blockades or like a lot of just like setbacks in your life, whatever you're trying to do. And it was because the energy was like tied up in these situations where it wasn't supposed to be. And it was part of that also was you waiting for the right timing. So the timing is coming. I feel like you've been in this kind of like waiting stage, and the timing is coming for your dreams to come through. True. Let's get some more cards. Spirit, give us some more cards about this alchemy that is happening. Let's see. Whoa, I really feel like this card. Yeah. You could be feeling like you don't know what to focus on. The Five of Cups. Or like you're kind of reverting back to an old stage. Maybe going over things that you've already like processed. And the reason, literally, this card is being so clear. The reason, like this is what's happening right now. You see how, I'm gonna adjust my lighting just a little bit. But you see how like these three cups, the liquid has been spilled out and it's like different colors, and then behind him are these two other cups. And so that's exactly what's happening. Is like these are the forms that the energy has been held in, right? And so it's being knocked over. It's like the destruction before the creation over here. So you are seeing like this formlessness, this emptiness that the energy is taking right now. And it's because it's being formed. These two new cups are being formed right now to hold this new energy, hold your energy, right? For like new ways for you to express yourself, new opportunities are being manifested. And we just have to kind of wait on it. Like that's the kind of thing, we have to wait for these two new cups to be finished, and then it'll be, and I feel like it's going to tap you on the shoulder, you know? It's in an unexpected way. Like you're not expecting how things are going to work out. You may have some inklings because you have the Magician. So you are like co-creating this. If you've been working on vision boards or like just manifesting or visualizing what you want, like that is working with this. But I feel like the message really is to not focus on an exact way that you want it to happen. Don't worry or don't sweat the details. Don't have an idea of how like this is going to present itself, because it's not going to be, that's the thing, like, yeah, it's not going to be how you think it's going to be. Like, yeah, it is not going to be how you think it's going to be. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to get 6 of Wands in the deck. It's not going to be how you think. Spirit is going to surprise you with this. We have the Ace of Pentacles upright with the King of Pentacles. So, and you see how like his eyes are closed? Yeah, because this is you. This is you, like right now. You're on your King of Pentacles throne. You've already done all the work that you need to do, right? And I feel like there's this kind of this energy right now of like wanting to rush a little bit. We also pulled the Knight of Swords. Kind of feeling like, you know, you've been in this womb stage, you've been in this cocoon, or like feeling this energy for a while now. And you're like, I'm ready for this to be done. I'm ready to get things moving again, but I don't have like the get up and go, or I don't have the energy, or I don't have the direction, and I don't know what to do. And Spirit is saying like the reason that you're having this energy of like, I want things to start moving, is because they're going to start moving and you're getting ready for it. It's like, you know, like you're in the pen, like you're a horse in the pen, and you're like pawing at the ground. You're like, I'm ready to go. And Spirit's like, just wait, not yet. And you're like, I'm going. Like, wait. And you're waiting for like the race to start. We're waiting for those doors to open, and they're going to be opening soon, but they're not going to open in the way that you think. You're not going to be running the race that you think that you're going to be running. It's going to be better than that. It's going to be maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone. That's kind of coming through. Like maybe a little bit, you have to take a little leap of faith. And I feel like this is the thing, like it's going to be unexpected, because it's going to be even better than you imagined, and even more of an opportunity for you to go forward in your life, whatever that is, you know, whatever way that you've been feeling stuck and stagnant, and all of the ways you're going to be propelled forward. And it's because it's not going to be what you think, because you're still thinking like with your old mind. You're still thinking with these 3 of Cups in your head that like, this is where I am and this is the next step, right? So I'm saying like, if you're starting a business, you're like, okay, maybe I'm going to reach more clients, or maybe I'm going to have an inspiration and, you know, whatever. Or if it's like your love life, like maybe I'm going to meet someone that I can date for a while, you know, or something like that. Like it's going to be small, but you're not thinking of the big picture. It's like if your business will be like, oh, you're going to go viral overnight, or you're going to have an investor come see you and want to like invest in you or hire you, or you think you're going to get a promotion, but at your company, but really what's going to happen is this other company is going to approach you for a much higher position. And I'm feeling like it's going to happen sudden. And once the energy starts moving, it's going to move sudden. And here's the thing, like, don't be afraid, don't be scared, because the energy is not going to run away without you, right? You're going to be there, you're getting ready for it now. And the way it's going to unfold, yes, it may take a little bit of courage, it may take a leap of faith in some sense, but you are ready for it. And it's going to be like, you're nervous about it, but you're also excited because it's completely aligned. It's aligned to your growth. It's aligned to the goals that you have, to your soul's journey. And you have the 2 of Swords. And I feel like maybe you may have a moment of indecision of like, am I ready for this? Am I ready to move forward? And you are ready. You've done the work. You are the Magician. You are the King of Pentacles. Don't let like these old paradigms that you've been working so hard to shed come back up. And I feel like also that's what's going on right now in the energy with the end of the year of the snake. It's very much like the, you know, the tail end, these things that we've already processed and already gotten rid of, like done the majority of the work, you know, like done the journaling, done the shadow work, done the meditation, cried it out, communicated to people, done the actions to, you know, move away from situations. And like, it's already been done, but I feel like maybe you're feeling some of that come back up and you're like, why? I've already done it. And it's because it's like the last round, you know, healing is cyclical. And so it's like the last little tail end to kind of say bye, you know, like we're leaving, bye. And you're like, I'm getting this, like before they were like right really close to you, like this personification of this energy, whatever this energy is for you. And like for me, for example, for me, what I've been going through is like really low energy, and it feels very similar to like my depression stages, but it doesn't feel like depression because I don't have the mental state of that depression of like, oh, things are hopeless, like what am my life is, I hate myself, my life sucks, I wish I was dead, things like that. Like those aren't there, those thoughts aren't there. And also like the hopelessness and just like the feeling is different. And to me, it feels like before depression was in my body, but now it feels like I'm experiencing the same kind of low energy, sleeping, and now it feels like the depression is kind of like in the room or outside my house. And I'm like, bye. Like I may still experience things that are similar to it, but it's not the same. I don't have that same outlook. Those ideas aren't in the same loop. And I actually had this like really intense experience where I like kind of crashed out about a week ago, maybe week and a half ago. And I had the main thought that I used to have in my depression was I hate myself. Like that was the main thought that would loop in my head. And of course the other ones would come through, but that was the main one. And I had kind of a crash out when I had like this really strong voice say like, I hate myself really loud in my head. And then I was like, that doesn't resonate anymore. Like I don't hate myself. Actually, I love myself now. Like I may be experiencing some slow moving energy, but I love myself. And I just cried and cried and cried. And like, it was just really, really interesting. And like really, it was cathartic too, because I was like, I don't resonate with you anymore. And I felt like I was saying goodbye to that thought. And I'm not going to say like, I'm not going to maybe struggle with these things in the future. Like these, circumstances change, and maybe some circumstances may, trigger some of that in the past, but I really do feel like I'm moving past it. And so I feel like I told that story for a reason. So if you're feeling like maybe you're backtracking a little bit with your mental health or with your manifestation or like your vibration point, it's because it is leaving completely. And so don't be afraid of it. Like move into the emotion, move into that feeling, because it's trying to teach you, it's trying to move you forward. This new blessing are happening. It's literally like the dissolving, like I was saying earlier, like the dissolving of the form of energy. It's like whatever your energy has been trapped up in. I'm going to use my example. So like my energy was like in this depression form, and now it's dissolving, and I feel like it was like the death cry of that. It was like the last ditch effort for me to hold on to it, and I decided, no, I'm not going to. Like I don't resonate with that anymore, and I feel like I kind of dissolved it. And now since then I have been like still low energy, but I do feel like I'm kind of building my reserves, and that's what's happening right now. You're building your reserves. So be kind with yourself right now. Don't worry. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse. Don't worry about it. Let go of your fears. This is an example, or this is an opportunity for you to let go of your fears. Let yourself move into this new energy, because you're not the same person, and you never will be. And there's so much joy coming. There's friends, there's community, there's love like you've never experienced it before. People who want you around, who want you to come over, who invite you to things, who see your magnetism, who are drawn to you, and they just want to do things with you. They just want to go out. They're like, hey, you want to go see this movie with me? You want to go shop? You want to go check out this thing with me? You want to just come over and hang out and talk and do crafts together, or do a puzzle, or play a board game? Like, people want you. People are coming in, and they're going to see. I'm really drawn to like how one of these cups is above the other. You see how this one is above the other? And I really feel like this is people celebrating you. Celebrating your achievement. They're like, yes, bitch, go off, and yes, go. And you're like, yeah, I'm so cool. And they're like, yeah, you are cool. We love you. We're friends. So much love is coming, so much celebration. And I feel like, don't worry, because the high energy, the highs of life, right? Like I said, love, party, friendship, community, they're coming in. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you're experiencing maybe some hermit mode right now, don't worry about it, because you're coming out of it. And it's like the blossoming of it. It's like who you are on the inside is coming out on the outside, like truly to shine without judgment, without fear. And other people will see that. Yeah, like so much bounty. I'm also drawn to all of these like how there's so much like gourds and foliage, like just so much bounty is coming in, abundance. 7 of Wands in reverse, an end to fighting. People who have been, you've definitely had some evil eye on you too, and that's getting dissolved with all of this, like I said, primordial soup of energy. It's all getting dissolved. All these things that you don't want, all these forms that were holding you back are getting dissolved, and the only point right now that you need to do is be present. You are being moved away from them. Your masculine, your feminine, and your inner child are being moved away from these old paradigms, from your old self that maybe didn't love yourself or had internalized beliefs about yourself that other people had, said about you. You're moving away. And so right now, like, don't worry and be present. I'm really like, you are on the journey right now. And so there's like, if you were like, let's say you actually were in this boat, there's nothing you can do but be present and just be in that boat and go on the journey, right? That you can't go anywhere. Like she can't go to the grocery store. She can't go watch a movie. She can't go, go drinking or something. Like she's like stuck in this boat. And so like right now you're being called to presence and to feel like the alchemy happening. So then you can like really step into it and be attuned to when the opportunities are coming. And you're not going to be able to miss it, the opportunities, because they're coming straight for you and they're going to be tailor-made for you. But just relax and enjoy the journey. And when things come up, just don't be afraid. They're coming up in a last-ditch effort. Meet them where they are. Meet your feelings where they are. Cry it out. Yell it out if you need to. Make art. Journal. Sing. Dance. And things will happen. Let's get one last card. Yeah. 9 of Wands. You've been through so much and you're getting delivered from it. It's made you stronger, yes. It's made you more resilient. It's made you not be a quitter. It's made you strong. I'm getting like very much like this has been your training arc. You've been in your training arc of like the hard lessons, and now you're entering the training arc that's like the fun part, the part where you actually get to build the things that you want to build. Yeah, where you just get to live your life and like things are going to work out for you. The opportunities are coming, so don't worry. You got this. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.